Hi, welcome to Jackie Burns Creations. And if you're new, a great big welcome. I hope you enjoy. Today we are doing another plaid collaboration. It's an Easter spring and we will have another giveaway. There'll be a secret word somewhere in the video and you comment to everyone's secret word and you could win some plaid products. It's a fantastic collaboration and giveaway. Project number 1. I am in a spring mood, so I am doing my decoupage with my Mod Podge. And I have this cute bunny napkin. Excuse me. And I just love that little bunny face. So what I did was I cut it out. And look, I still got 4 more panels. And I decided I'll paint the edge with a pink. And that way the napkin will help blend in there. A lot of times I'll paint the background white so the napkin will not pick up any other colors, but this one I'm just doing it with the plain wood. Now I'm smearing my Mod Podge on there. Just a nice even coat. Look at that. That sponge fell off of the handle. So I'm still using that sponge to get it all on. And then I'll chuck it in the garbage. Okay, on my cutting mat, I'm lining up the point and the end so I get it nice and straight. Now I've got this little squeegee that I got from Plaid. And it helps smooth out, go from the middle outwards. And now I've got my brayer that I got from Plaid. And I'm just using the brayer around it. And also it helps if you have some kind of plastic wrap, saran wrap, Glad wrap, baggie for your hand, and you just put it on and smooth it out. I get people telling me all the time that decoupaging is so hard and they can't do it, but it's really not. It's really pretty easy. You just don't want to use your fingers on it so much because the glue sticks on your fingers and then it dries and then you pull up a piece of the napkin. And there was even a little part toward the bottom that I messed up and had a little hole from the napkin. So if you're new, I think it's better to let it dry and then put on the top coat. But being an old seasoned pro, I don't have time for that. So I'm taking my finger sander and just getting off the little bits of napkin that were hanging over. And it was a little hard to get in the tip there. Oh, I took a little bit of the pink paint and I'm going around the edges with the same color paint and dabbing just a little bit in on the napkin picture so it'll blend in a little better. Now I've got all these roses that I got last year. I ordered a case. There's yellow and pink ones that match perfectly for the flowers in the bunny's head. And I'm going around the outside edge using my glue gun and just taking my time and putting them in. The last few ones. And I think this looks so cottagecore. What do you think? A little bow that has tiny little roses on it. And I'm also using that for the hanger. And I'll put it right where the hole was. So I think this looks so much more high-end than it did with just the twine. Now I decided to put a little rose right in the middle of the bow. And a little bit of greenery. Okay, project number 2. It's actually a whole bunch of projects. A year ago, I ordered these wood rounds off Amazon, and I never did use them last Christmas, probably because I couldn't find anything. But I found them one day and thought, oh, these would be fun just to do different things on. They're a little too small to use as coasters, but they're cute. And if you do an Easter tree, these would be a really cute design to do for the Easter tree. I need to go find one of my white ones and get it out and hang these on there. And I'm taking some of the napkins that I've used partial pieces of and placing them accordingly so they fit well on the little wood rounds. This was a super easy one to do. You could put about anything on there. Napkins, cutouts, prints, words. I'm going to let them dry a little bit, and then I'll go over and Mod Podge the top of all of them. And I love this little bird that was in that piece of napkin, so I'm going to fit him on wherever I can because he's just so spring-like. I think these are so cute. You could leave them up all spring. It doesn't have to be just for Easter. Now I had these cutouts I forgot that I had ordered, and I thought, oh, let's use some of those. I figured out, oh, I guess I better show them to you. They're very vintage look. And there's nothing more than I like, except for my kids, is antiques and vintage. Okay, I had these little bitty tiny roses that I found at Walmart. And I thought, oh, those would be cute on there. Give it a really spring-like look. And I think this came out looking very cottagecore also. I was looking for ribbons to use, and then I went, aha, what about this beaded thing from Dollar Tree? Going around the outside edge with it. They're cool because you can just snip off whatever you need. You can snip it down to be 1 row, 2 rows, whatever you need. So anyway, I'll tell you a little bit while you're watching me do this. I'll tell you a little bit about the Plaid Collaboration. It is always hosted by Indiana Jones. And I'm sure by now everybody has seen her channel. If you haven't, you need to check her out because she is so funny and so entertaining. Allergies this morning. But anyway, this is project number 3. We get goodies from Plaid. They send us for free products to try. And so we thought to pay them back, we'll do this collaboration and let everybody see some of the products we're using. And I've been using Plaid since 1972. It was Mod Podge then, and the Plaid magazines had how to make, there were little pamphlet magazines that how to do macrame and how to do embroidery and cross stitch, and we didn't have all the crafts we've got nowadays, and it was a little more expensive to buy from a craft store things like this. So we tried to make it go a long ways as best as we could. But I love Plaid. I love their products. I will probably always be loyal and use their products. I've tried other Mod Podge mediums, and they're okay, but Plaid's Mod Podge is still my favorite. All right, now I got this little cutout at the dollar store. I was surprised when I went and I found things I liked, but I thought, well, he will be so pretty with all these pretty flowers on him. Now, if you're gonna line up where you're going, you got a couple of seconds just not to lay it down and to reposition it. As you can see, I'm using the squeegee, and I'm going from the interior out to push out air bubbles. Now, unless you do the iron-on technique, all Mod Podge will have a little wrinkly look, but you know I like that look. Do you know you can Mod Podge just about anything? You can Mod Podge fabric, which I have done in some of my previous videos. The napkins, any kind of paper, scrapbook paper, stickers, cutouts, flowers, anything you'd want to Mod Podge, you can do it. There's even a product that I've been using lately called Salt Wash, and I'll put it with a little bit of paint, a little bit of Mod Podge, and it makes the best concrete look on canisters, vases, save old bottles. And I'm just going over the top, going around the ears where it sticks out. And I love to upcycle too. I love to make something very common and that would have been thrown away. I love to make it look high-end. It's like something new that you would never know. It was like an old spaghetti jar or something. And since Dollar Tree is so inexpensive, $1.25 now, it's perfect. It's perfect for making high-end looking things out of. Well, I'm getting out my True Gold paint that I have used in the past. I'm getting low, so I may have to order some more. And I'm painting the cutout parts that stick up above. It takes a couple of coats. And you don't want to get it too wet, kind of raises it up. So that's why I'm just kind of dabbing it on. Now I got the brilliant idea to go around the edge with the gold and just let it peek over the edge a little bit. I love this gold, it's so pretty. And I was going to put a fluffy on the tail, but then I thought, oh, with the gold, I think that'd look really pretty. So I am painting the tail and the rest of the edges with the gold. And for those that are wondering, my foot's doing fine. It's still sore, but it's doing fine. I'm just wearing a ankle brace sometimes around the house. I take it off. Take it off at night because it kind of pushes and hurts. But other than that, it's doing really well. I thank everybody for all your good thoughts and prayers. So I'm just tapping that on to give it kind of a fluffy look. And I took a little piece of lace and I am gluing it to the neck because he needs, I don't know, why do I think he's a he? But she needs a little bit of prettiness. This would look really pretty with a crazy bow too, but I wanted to make it simple. Go and check out my videos. Last year I did one in Mackenzie Child napkins with a crazy bow, and it is adorable. I did a chick too. And I am very close to reaching 2,000 people, so let's hope with this video some new people watch and I get to 2,000, and I'm very close to the 4,000 hours needed for monetization. Last time I checked, I only needed 62 hours. So help a girl out and go binge my videos. It's called, in the playlist, it's called Watch My Videos. Isn't that cute? And I appreciate each and every one of you. I hope you subscribe and check out my others. Bye for now.